Hey, good evening, everybody. I am back up and running, finally. Wow. Get home, getting everything set up. I noticed my phone wasn't getting any kind of Wi-Fi. And I went in and it wasn't giving me any juice on my router. Had to sit there and wait 28 minutes just to talk to somebody on chat through Spectrum. And luckily, being a pack rat as what I am, I actually had another router out in the garage. So I had to go get the router, get everything set up, and finally, here I am, about almost 45 minutes into it. So I apologize for being late tonight, but that was a little bit out of my control. So looks like I'm going to be getting myself a new router, because the one that I had in the garage was it's about 4 or 5 years old. So that would be on the next agenda for a trip to Walmart is a new router. So good evening, everybody. Good morning, Lucky. Good afternoon, Lucky. And Misty. Good to see you guys. Beautiful, beautiful day out there today. 56 degrees, but I still have here at 8:20 in the evening. So that's awesome. Hi, Julia. So, the Storm Prediction Center still has, it could be a user issue. Let me go see who that's got to be my sister. Oh, yeah, there it is, Valerie. I knew that had to be you. Nobody else treats me like you do. So the Storm Prediction Center, and they still are this evening. And that's kind of one of the reasons I want to go live tonight, just kind of put things in perspective a little bit. They had part of our area in West Central Missouri, the southern half, and southwest Missouri, into an area of marginal risk for severe thunderstorms, which the key component was going to be possibility of large hail. That was going to be very, very iffy and dependent on several factors. So here I'd almost guarantee you guys that they are actually going to update that and take that away, and I will show you why here in just a moment. So we are looking at the short-term model for overnight tonight, and this is about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and there does appear to be some showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder down here in southwest Missouri. But as we go through to tomorrow morning, it clears out really, really quick. And the thunderstorms and the rain is being associated with this low pressure system. You guys remember, in order for thunderstorms, severe storms, rain, clouds to form, you have to have a lifting mechanism. Okay, well, you've got that lifting mechanism in a low pressure system. Winds go counterclockwise around it, and it forces air up. And as long as air is pushed up to a certain level in the atmosphere, it will begin to create clouds, therefore precipitation. Depending on how much instability is in the air, will determine on how severe the storms are going to be. Well, we have that instability. We have dew points at right around 52, 53 degrees with a temperature of 56. This time of year, that's more than enough to generate thunderstorms. However, you've got to get that air rising to a certain level. And that is what is the holdup on these thunderstorms that I feel that are not going to happen tonight. And I'll bring over the next map and show you guys why. So let's move this. This is, let's say, Friday. Let's go to Thursday, say 3 in the morning, like we were just looking at. So 3 a.m. We've got a few storms down here in southwest Missouri. Likely not going to be severe, probably just rain showers. Remember the term, the cap. We talked about this over the last couple of years. You hear it on TV. When there is a cap in place, it's signifying that there is a area, a pocket of warmer air that just a few thousand feet above our heads. So we have that low pressure system that is coming in, spinning counterclockwise, pushing air upward and rising, and then it gets to about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 feet above our heads, and it hits a warm layer. Now remember, in order for air to rise, it has to be warmer than the air around it. Well, once it hits that warm air above it, it can't go any further. And that is called a cap. And we can take a look at what the cap is at 3 o'clock in the morning by just clicking here in West Central Missouri. This will bring up what's called a T-skew and a hodograph. Without getting too complicated here, right here along this line, where my cursor is at, that's ground level. We're at 58 degrees with the dew point at 55. As you go up in elevation, higher up above our heads, that is what this line is. Now take the red line is temperature, green line, dew point. Take a look what happens at about 850 millibar. 58 degrees at the surface, air parcel rises, and guess what? Now we're warmer 1,000 feet above our heads than what we are at the surface. And that is keeping thunderstorms at bay, any kind of cloud formation at bay. So right here, oh yeah, good color, Subby, good color. This right here, that is the inversion. That is the reason why clouds or the air parcel raises to that level and then it cuts itself off. And I believe that is going to continue to happen for most of us here in West Central Missouri all the way through the late morning, late evening hours into tomorrow morning, and then we will see sunshine break out. This is ahead of a little bit of a cold front, so we are going to cool down tomorrow, back down to right around the 60-degree mark. But we don't have to worry about any severe thunderstorms for West Central Missouri this evening. So that is the scoop for tonight's weather. I know that I haven't watched any local reports from Kansas City or Springfield or anything like that. All I know is that they have put a threat for severe thunderstorms for southwest Missouri and St. Clair County, maybe Vernon County, Benton County, but that is likely not going to happen tonight. So I will say probably at the Storm Prediction Center next update, they will take that marginal risk out of their planning process and maybe just have some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or so, just a general thunderstorm down in southwest Missouri. So no worries tonight. Now, I do want to touch real quickly. I'm going to jump over here, change screens. I do want to touch on next week's weather. After tonight, guys, we're gonna be a little cooler tomorrow, but then by the weekend we're gonna heat up nicely. By next Tuesday, we're gonna have almost 80-degree temperatures by next Tuesday. Thunderstorms move in, possibility of them being severe, followed by the potential for snow 8 hours later. Yes, I said that nasty 4-letter word. But that tells you what kind of powerhouse system that we are dealing with. So I'm going to put this back into, let's go continental. And I am going to change maps here. We're going to look at the GFS map. That is the North American map. And then we're going to look at the upper level air maps right after this. But here we are. We are on Thursday. Notice, you know, some of those showers and thunder showers down in southwest Missouri. Remember me talking about a ridge. We're going to see a very healthy ridge move into the Midwest about right here. So we're going to put this in play. There's that ridge. Beautiful weather. Definitely late spring-like temperatures. Almost 80 degrees. Here is our problem child. Right here. This is Tuesday. Actually, this is late Monday on the 26th. And very, very close eye on this, because this is going to be a heck of a storm producer. As we head into Tuesday afternoon, we will see rain, possibility of thunderstorms, maybe some severe. I think right now the best chance for severe weather is going to be down here in southeast Missouri, down in Arkansas. They're going to have a little bit better condition, but I still think that is definitely something that we need to be concerned about, is severe thunderstorms here in west central Missouri as well. And as the secondary low pushes north, the last model run had this low pressure system a little bit further south, bringing with that a little bit better chance of snow or freezing precipitation. See all the blue lines? This is the backside of that low pressure system with the high pressure trailing behind it, ushering in cold Canadian air into the Midwest. And we may end up with some wraparound snow on the back side of this thing as we get temperatures back down into the teens, low 20s, after having a high of 80 just 8 hours before. Unbelievable powerhouse of a storm. So this is what we are definitely keeping our eyes on as this low pressure system rotates into the Midwest. From 80 degrees, the possibility of snowfall. So that is what I'm going to be working on throughout the weekend. And as the, of course, obviously more updates as we get closer to Tuesday. But that is something that I want to have everybody have on the back of their mind. Tuesday the 27th into Wednesday, we are going to see a big change in weather. Those with aches and pains, migraines, arthritis, start on Sunday taking your ibuprofen and Tylenol. This is going to wreak havoc to those that have migraines, arthritis, bone pain, joint pain. This is going to be a system that will absolutely drive you batty. So make sure that you guys get a head start on that about Sunday night before you go to bed. I would start at that point in time, because as that low pressure continues to work its way into the area, it's that pressure, that sudden change of pressure on top of a very, very strong high pressure system, following up a moderate low pressure system. Wow, that's a recipe for joint pain if I ever seen it. So that's also another concern for those that have those issues. Make sure you take proactive steps to help curb that a little bit. Get taken on some anti-inflammatories to try to help ease the pain a little bit. So I'm going to jump over here to chat real quick. I've been talking and talking and talking. How are we looking for Friday? Grandpa's funeral and Friday in Locust Grove. Beautiful. And, that's something that I always want to see is sunshine and beautiful weather when I attend a loved one's funeral. That's a sign for me. So, Missy, you ought to have great weather Friday heading down to Oklahoma. Hi, Janet and Christine. Yeah, no kidding, Jessica. Jessica said, sounds like a good time. Dress for summer during the day and build a fire at night. Well, that's exactly what's going to be happening. And you know as well as I do, once we get those 80-degree temps and everybody's wearing shorts that day, it's even going to make it even feel colder than what it is by a long shot. So, yeah, I know. I'm providing a big ray of sunshine. Yeah, Misty, it is. Right now, I'm working on a forecast right now. Kind of an update what we've got. So, like I said, a little cooler when this front comes in. That's going to be our biggest. That's going to be our biggest issue that we have with this storm system coming in tonight. This cold front is it's going to drop temperature down about 10 degrees. So tomorrow 62, 63 for tomorrow. We will start to see that wind change over to northwest wind sometime overnight tonight. So it is going to feel colder tomorrow, but sunshine. As you head into Friday and Saturday, so far I've got 63 for the high, sunshine all the way through the Midwest. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday look beautiful. So and again, we're probably looking at Tuesday, probably somewhere around 78 to 82 degrees in West Central Missouri. So wow, it's going to be a beautiful day Tuesday, and then Tuesday evening, that's when we get this big cold front come rolling through. So you just need food truck weather. Hey, Dusty! For those of you that don't know, that is Dusty. He and his wife operate the Atomic Hog Barbecue. One of my faves. Matter of fact, if I heard my mother correctly, I am getting a kitchen sink tomorrow. So I hope you're in Clinton tomorrow, Dusty, because I've got my mouth watering for it. Hey, and thank you very much for donating those awesome gift certificates. Man, if you guys haven't tried it, you guys need to get over to Atomic Hog, man. You got to get over there. They've got some menu items. They've got, I believe it's called a favorite too of a lot of my coworkers. It's called the hangover potatoes. Man, you've got hash browns and cheese and brisket and pork and oh my goodness. I haven't had it yet because I'm pretty impartial to my kitchen sink. So get out there and try that. Yeah, Lucky, you did win that. Yep, you were one of the lucky winners of those gift certificates. So, all right, guys. So I am going to work. I am working currently on the updated forecast. Kind of update the one that we've got going right now, which is still. I mean, it's still holding good right now. Those of you. You can see it there in our Facebook group. I'll just bring this over here real quick. So, beautiful day today, 70 degrees. Wednesday was today. Tomorrow, minor front comes in, West Central Missouri. We do still have a little chance of a pop-up shower. 60 degrees for the high. Weekend looks great. Highs around 60. And then what I just talked about, around the 27th, we've got that the LRC cycle. Remember, we're in cycle 4 now of the LRC. We'll be having an update with Gary Lezak The exciting news tomorrow at 11 a.m. I am going to have a conference seminar with Gary and the CEO of Weather 2020 as we are able to become the new elite members of Weather 2020 and the LRC. Very, very excited about that and what we are going to be able to do here in our room, courtesy of everybody that donated. And again, I was able to get everything paid for the year on top of being an elite member of Weather 2020. Those of you that are coming to the Severe Storm Seminar March 6th at the Benson Center here in Clinton, I'm actually going to be utilizing a device that was made possible through the donations, the extra donations that was sent in. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag on that, but very, very cool. Opens up a whole new avenue of storm spotter training, storm chasing, the whole 9 yards. Very, very excited about it. So right now, this forecast looks good. My extended forecast will go a little bit further out from the weekend. We'll go into Monday and Tuesday, what we can expect, and I'll be posting that here just a little bit later tonight. Go get those briskets, Dusty. Do you know any place that have CPR first aid training? Yes, Misty, I do. Oh my gosh, I'm just catching up with, I am just now catching up with chat. I have not had dinner yet tonight, guys, and he just mentioned something about putting a kitchen sink over those hangover potatoes. Oh my goodness. Now I can't even think about what I was talking about. But anyway, what I will do, I do have a list from the American Red Cross down at the Emergency Management Office of locations that give CPR first aid training. So I will send that over your way tomorrow. I'm going to be at the office all day tomorrow. I'm going to be meeting several people to pick up their prizes from the raffle over at the office tomorrow. But I'll be there all day tomorrow. So I will get that sent over to you, Misty. I'll get you the list. All right, guys. That's about all I have. Just kind of a small recap. We're not expecting any severe thunderstorms here in West Central Missouri. The cap is in place. We'll likely not even see a drop of rain tonight or tomorrow morning. So we'll be cooler through the weekend, but sunshine. And then we have a huge warm-up Monday and Tuesday, maybe even potential 80-degree temp on Tuesday. And then Tuesday evening into the overnight, a chance for thunderstorms. Some may be severe, only to be followed up with a chance to see some of that, I don't even like to say it, winter precip. But we will definitely be seeing a huge change going on next week. So enjoy the beautiful weather when you can. Get out, do something this weekend. Beautiful weekend. And I'll be talking to you guys really soon. Have a great night, guys.